Everybody. Hey there. Hey, replay people. Hi to all the replay people. I heart you. I heart each and every one of you. Greetings, 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 and happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to each of you. Welcome to the Midday Moment. If it's your first time joining us, I'm your host, Dr. Davina Jones. The Midday Moment is the place where we accept great things. Yes. We expect great things and we accept great things. Ooh, I think we got a new verse, y'all. And we accept great things, expect great things, not because we ignore the questions of our day, not because we ignore the challenges of our day. We expect and accept great things because we recognize we're fully human and we're fully divine. In our fully human selves, we got stuffs. And in our fully divine selves, we got answers to the stuffs. So the midday moment is designed to help you tap into your divine. Yes. When you tap into your divine, honey, you tap into your river of answers, your river of resolve, your river of peace, your river of liftedness, your river of elevation, your river of expansion. Yes. Your river of joy, your river of peace, your river of love. And we're not by ourselves. We are part of a larger network called Kingdom. And we got a full menu. That you can select from, okay, at any given time. So scroll through the Facebook page and check out the menu. Here we go. It's time for the midday moment. It's time for the midday moment. Come on, y'all. It's time for the midday moment. Ooh. Oh, it's time. All right, let's try our new verse that we created. I'm accepting. I'm accepting great things. Come on, receive it. I'm accepting great things. Receive great things. I'm accepting great things. I'm accepting great things. All right, let's declare. Where are we accepting? In my life. Yeah. I'm accepting great things. You got to receive it. In my home. Oh, I'm accepting great things, yeah. All around, I'm accepting great things. What are you accepting into your space? What are you accepting into your garden? What are you accepting into your consciousness? What are you accepting into your heart? Accept great things. Accept all of those amazing lessons, the unapparent good, and accept the apparent good, the blessings. That which no longer serves you, you can let it go, baby. Let it go and only accept great things. Yay! All right, everybody, say thank you, theme song. Thank you, theme song. And theme song says you are welcome. Oh, I forgot I had the speaker all the way back here by me. I hope you heard it. Sometimes the location of the speaker impacts how you hear the music. So my apologies. Okay, we live, so we got to keep going, y'all. All right. As we were saying, the midday moment is not by itself. We are part of a larger network called Kingdom. And so we have Kingdom inspirations on the menu, and we put some of our commercials here for you. So if you scroll through the Midday Moment Facebook page, you'll see some of our flyers, our commercials for our other Kingdom inspirations that are available. It includes the daily download with Dr. Pulley, the Power of Prayer and Praise line with Elder Katrina Johnson Smith, and a few others also. All right, y'all, we've been reading in our book. It's just that simple. It's just bam, there we go. It's just that simple. And it's just that simple is based on the premise that we make it sometimes easy for a person to be introduced to our faith experience, and then we make it so complicated for you to actually have the faith experience. So having this faith experience that we call kingdom is based on embracing spirit as the everywhere evenly present spirit of absolute good, embracing God as the everywhere evenly present spirit of absolute good, embracing love as that presence. I know it don't always seem like love, it doesn't always seem like good, and it doesn't always seem like God. That's because we have to do what is demonstrated in Genesis. You have to go into that garden, you have to go into that earth and say, come here, light. Come on, light. Come on, light. Come. I'm calling you out, and I am calling you forth. All right. So we embrace, we exalt, we speak well of, we prioritize, we worship that spirit, that energy, that vibration, love, God. Yeah. And so that is the first cornerstone, if you will, in our foundation. The other is to then learn to love ourselves as an offspring of love, as an offspring of the divine, as a manifestation of that everywhere evenly present spirit of absolute good, even though you don't always act like absolute good. But that's why we do the midday moment and we do these other practices so that you can bring forth your good, that you can love yourself to good. You know, the cliche where it says, I love you. I just love him to death, love her to death. No, I offer you different vocabulary. I love you to good. I love you to life. I love you to life. I got that from R.J. Washington. He since transitioned out of Jacksonville, Florida. That was one of his sayings. I love you to life. Oh my God, I just love it. I love you to life. I love you to good. Okay. All right. So learning to love yourself to life, learning to love yourself to good. And then you get a chance to share. That's the third cornerstone. You get a chance to then share the third pillar in our foundation. All right. You then get a chance to share that love, share that good with everybody else. So loving God, loving yourself, and loving everyone. It's really just that simple. Practicing doing no harm to yourself. So speaking unkind to yourself and no harm to other people. Yeah. All right. So we've been massaging all the different nuances of what that means. So we spent a few weeks really working through our definition of God, how we see God, and being able to embrace God as the ever evenly present spirit of absolute good. And now we've been massaging the middle part of this. What does it mean to love ourselves? And so we've been taking bit by bit, looking at bit by bit, what does it mean to love yourself? All right. So yesterday we were talking about loving yourself based on what you eat, emotional, taking care of your emotional state of mind. And that allows you to better approach your appetite, EAT. And you do all of this also with consideration of your timing. You have to know your schedule, your work schedule, your day schedule, so that you can be intentional. I'm very intentional about how I get up in the morning. I've been learning that. Very intentional about how I get up and how I prepare myself, prepare my mind, and prepare my body. Okay. And so one of the first things I do when I get up is I lift my hands. I'm right there in the bed, y'all. I can wake myself up snoring. And my hand goes up because I'm thankful and I'm grateful that I'm breathing and I yet have another opportunity to manifest purpose and grow in love. So that's one of the first things I do. And then normally I'll pray one of my worship songs. I have sometimes a worship song that's just really ministering to me. So I'll press that worship song and worship, consider my day a bit. And then I do my yoga stretches. So I'm very intentional about how I come into the day. And so that allows me to then be very intentional about what goes into my body. So anyways, that's yesterday. I'm repeating. Okay. So I'm repeating from yesterday. All right. So that was the acronym, the EAT. I'm going to call you back, baby. I'm on break. Okay. Voicemail. All right. Oops. Okay. All right, my secretary out there will answer that because I'm on break. It's midday moment. All right. Okay. So that was yesterday. Now let's jump in today. So yesterday was loving God or loving yourself through nutrition, loving yourself through nutrition. And that was the acronym I gave you, the EAT. Today, we're going to be real quick. I know because most of you are on lunch break too. So we're not going to disrespect your time. All right. Today is loving you through rest and relaxation. I'm going to put it in 3 R's: rest, relaxation, and routine. That's how you're going to love yourself today, through rest, relaxation, and routine. They really trying to find me. Y'all got to wait. I'm on break. Rest, relaxation, and routine. Okay, that's where we are today. Very quickly, gotta love yourself. There's a section in the book on page 34 that talks about how some of us, not everybody, okay, not everybody. Some of us grew up in church cultures where, we really didn't rest. We didn't have a hobby or anything like that. All we did was go to church. That was your hobby. Prayer. Oh, prayer is your hobby. Get your butt up and go to church is your hobby. It was not a well balanced life. It was not a holistically healthy. I'm grateful for it because I still learn from it and I got some things from it. Okay. But I'm learning now what it means to be more well rounded, to live a holistically healthy, well rounded, and balanced life. So I'm learning that. Okay. And other people may have not come from maybe a religious faith that wasn't as balanced in terms of rest and relaxation, but maybe just your family culture. Some family cultures are you work, 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 and they don't know how to balance rest in there. I think I was listening to I forget one of those shows, shows or something, about this family where their mom made them get up every day at 7 a.m. and they had to work. They had to figure out something to do. And there are some pluses to that. Don't get me wrong in terms of the discipline. But if all if it's just push, 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 and you never really take a chance to balance yourself and rest or recreate yourself, recreation, maybe we're going to put that R in there. Recreation means to recreate. So if you never take time to have some recreation for yourself, that means you're not recreating. And when you're not creating, that means you're going to give out. You're going to give out. And even if you don't give out physically in terms of you're still present, you've given out here. You've checked out. There's nothing left. Nobody wants to be around you because we all know you got funny energy. You got funky energy. And the only problem is you haven't stopped to recreate. So no, we don't desire to be around you. Nobody want to be around you. You got all this stuff going on. Go recreate and then invite us over. Okay. So maybe that was the first R. It was gonna be something else. But anyway, it's recreate. That's your first one. Recreate. You gotta learn to recreate. Recreation is important. And it's important for your self-love. Sometimes you angry and you bitter with other people just because you ain't take care of yourself. Yeah, taking care of yourself. Y'all, I'm about to say something. It's so not appropriate based on traditional Christianity, but I'm about to say it. Oh my gosh. So some of you are familiar with Ernestine Cleveland Reams, Bishop Ernestine Cleveland Reams. She transitioned either earlier this year or last year. One of the early female woman bishops in Protestant church, and love her dearly. Is just so down home, and so really down to earth the way she talks. And I have it on VHS. She was preaching this message and talking about how people would really just kind of pride themselves that I haven't been sleeping around and nobody can spot my life because I'm sexually pure. And then she turned around and say, but you mean as the devil. You around here claiming you sexually pure, but you mean. You're going to have to work out your recreation. Because you mean. You need to work out your recreation. And she said in her message, I just want to tell them to go on over there and get you something and come on back here so we can have church. Because you mean. You're tearing up the church. You mean. No recreation. Oh my gosh. Okay, I done laughed myself into a cough, y'all. So I'm encouraging you. A part of loving yourself is through your rest, through your recreation, and your rest. We're gonna make that our number 2 point. Let me move on. You're gonna love yourself through your recreation. Take time to recreate, whatever that means. Okay, going to the beach and all that stuff. Number 2 is rest, and maybe I'm about to make recreation with the other thing too. So recreation number 2 is rest. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Now, sometimes I know I have a lot going on, so I have to put on, I Google calming music, kind of like that, some of the music we use for yoga. I Google that, and there are times when I Google that, and let me tell you, it helps to just shut everything down. It helps to shut everything down and get me into a good state of rest so that I can sleep. And sometimes I got a lot. And that's why journaling, I was reminded of that the other day too. That's why journaling helps. But a lot of times I have a lot because I'm just thinking about this and thinking about that. I have to put on that music and just calm my mind down, shut my mind down. And I just play that calming music. And it's certain and you play what works for you, okay? Like some of the common music that has piano to it, I feel like I'm in church, and so I can't. Don't put no piano on there. Just give me the strings or the water, because I hear that music. I'm like, I will worship. Like, no, it's not time to worship. Time to go to sleep. Okay, so you got to know you. All right. So get your recreation in, get your rest in, get your sleep in. And then the other thing, because I'm gonna let recreation be kind of like your relaxation and your hobbies. I'm gonna let that be that. And then you rest, get your sleep. But the other R that I'll give, and this will be our last one, I'm gonna give this R to, I'm gonna give this R to, you know what? I'm gonna give this R to routine fun. Routine fun. So you can have recreation, so you do something, whatever. You're flexible with it. Go for it. Recreate. Okay. Beach, movie, whatever you got to do. Recreate. Shut down, stop, pause, recreate. Okay. Two, rest. Get you some sleep. Do what you got to do to get you some sleep. All right. Turn the light off, TV off, whatever. Okay. Sometimes I sleep good when I'm watching football. I don't know the noise of football. I don't know. Sometimes. But usually, if I just really got to get into a deep sleep, shut them lights off, put on that calming music, I'm out. Okay. Routine fun relates to maybe like a hobby. It's really good to have a routine fun, something that you can go to. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm working through routine fun. Um, I can't really say I have a number one go to hobby like some people have. Some people have a number one go to hobby like cards. Dr. Pulley loves to play spades. So some people have like a go to, whether it's cards or they go golfing. Some people go swimming as a routine fun. Some people go skating. It's a routine fun. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. Okay. I think at one point it used to be movies. Like I had my favorite movies. Oh my gosh. I loved going home, y'all, watching my favorite movies, putting my little DVDs, watching my favorite. And sometimes I watch my favorite movies over and over. I don't know if that might have been, I think that used to be my routine fun. I know you're probably saying, well, what changed? I got to catch up with technology. I got to catch up with technology. Got to catch up with technology and streaming and on demand, and they don't have my favorite movies, and I got to pull out, DVD player and all that. Anyways, I'm working on it. But as I'm working on it, I'm being honest and sharing with you and encouraging you to work on it. Okay. So in closing, one of the ways that you love yourself, not just with nutrition that we talked about yesterday, that starts emotionally, for me at least it does, okay? But you also love yourself through your recreation, your rest, and your routine fun, okay? Otherwise, you're going to be a mean somebody, and we don't want to hang out with you. We don't want to hang out with you. We don't desire to hang out with you because you mean. Go somewhere and get some recreation. Go find a friend and y'all go get some ice cream. Okay? I had something else in there, but I'm not going to say that. I have said enough. Okay? I'm not going to say the other thing. That's enough. I have said enough. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be good to yourselves. Okay? Gotta go. It's time for me to go. My break time is over. People looking for me. I'm on my break. My break time is over though. But I love you. I love you dearly. God bless you. God be you. Y'all share. Don't be stingy. Sharing like good to see y'all. Hey there. Hey Brenda, Deborah. I heart you. Katrina. I heart you. Elaine. Oh my gosh. Look at y'all. I heart each and every one of y'all. All right. Take care. God bless you.